What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today, ETH, USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and let's get into it, guys. It is the 7th day of July, and here we are with about 6 days, 6.5 hours left in the week here. $2,500 is the price. We're still range bound. We're in the same range that we've been in since like May 5th, so good to see. Not really breaking out, not doing anything too crazy. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, if we were to move down, that we would find support probably in the same areas that we've been finding support. Really, this is just a horizontal consolidation phase. It might even be a diamond pattern. The only reason I think that it might be a diamond is because of this little, I don't know what to call that in the middle there, that little divot. And maybe it is a diamond, man. Maybe you've got this kind of look here. I don't know. Something like that. We're forming this part now. I don't know. That could be it. It could be a diamond pattern. Absolutely. And if it is a diamond pattern, diamonds are known to break out one direction and throw back the other direction at high velocities both ways, right? So it's a very volatile pattern. We've got a volatile pattern right here. And if we break out to the downside, I think that could suggest that we are going to actually inevitably go to the upside. So maybe we are hoping for lower prices, but that's not a guarantee. It's like 50-50, man. I mean, if you break out, you don't have to throw back. You can absolutely continue to grow. It varies, it varies. But this might not even be a diamond. Maybe it's just a horizontal top or channel consolidation phase with a couple blemishes, which is not the standard, but it's okay. Daily RSI looks, I mean, overall bearish here. We've had a bullish uprising, and now we're pretty damn neutral. More bullish than bearish, I suppose, but pretty neutral nonetheless. I want to come back to this. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame first, and then we'll zoom back out. Okay, looking at the 1 hour time frame, we were on Coinbase here. We were coming down with higher levels of volume, lower lows in price, or lower relatively, I guess higher lows overall. If we're looking at where we are now, let's just see. Right, from there, look at that. We found support right at this trend line. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I highly doubt that this line holds. We're probably going to break through it. And again, where are we going to go? We'll probably go, I would think, I mean, at the lowest, we would go to the bottom of this range, which would be about $2,300, $2,400, somewhere in that range, right? Not to the blemish, but just to like the bottom range here, where this like kind of straight line is, right there at about like just below $2,400. But we don't have to, right? People make the mistake. They'll draw these trend lines and be like, look, Ethereum's finding support right here. That was the low. It's time to go. And maybe it is. Maybe we grow. But typically, oftentimes with these kind of lines, you actually do break through them. And then you'll break through them. People will panic. They'll make shorts or close their longs, take losses, whatever. Get out of the market, sideline themselves, whatever. And right there, that's actually the best time to buy, because if you're looking here, that's actually where we found support before on a wicking basis, and then here on a wicking basis as well, we found support right there. So something in this zone between about like 2,500 to even, I would say, just below 2,400 is totally fine. Let's see. Yeah, support down here. Even a little bit lower than that's fine. Support, 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 support. A ton of support down here. In the extreme cases, we do wick a little bit below, but I don't think that we go too much lower, right? And if we do, again, 2380, 2350, somewhere in that range is where we would find support. But I would think something like this, we probably barely break below, but it depends on Bitcoin, I suppose. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yes, I'm of the assumption that we continue to go lower. No, I'm not of the assumption that we're ready to go up yet. Overall, neutral still on the RSI, right? Getting oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. We're probably going to make our way to the oversold zone, but here you've got a little downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, that whole thing. You're coming up to the upper side of this range, and then you're going to come down, find support, find resistance, find support, and then probably form some bullish divergence going into Tuesday. Wednesday should be a good day. I think Wednesday will be a good day, but Tuesday probably won't be. It could be. Maybe it starts off to a downside and then it moves up, but it's not going to be a bad day. Just because it's not a good day doesn't mean it's a bad day. We're getting to the good days soon, you guys, and I think it does start this week. Whether it depends on if Bitcoin's breaking out or not, but if not this week, certainly within the next week or so, I think that Ethereum will be breaking out of this range. And if Ethereum moves up, you guys, altcoins, the alt season will probably kick off with a bang. It's going to be phenomenal, right? We've been consolidating in this range for a long time. The alt season really hangs on the balance here of Ethereum. If we break out, everything's going to pump. That's going to be seen as a sign that, a significant range like this, everything's going to pump. If we break down, well, we could be in trouble. 20 to 40% drops all around. $2,540 right now on the 4 hour time frame. bullish on the RSI overall, but you could go lower and still be bullish, right? Find support at the 40. That's fine if you do that. You're kind of at an area where I would expect you to find support here, but I don't know. 2 hours, 24 minutes left in this 4-hour candle. Maybe you close here, and then the next one opens up, you go lower, and then you close back up here. I don't know. It could look like that. You can get some pretty big wicks on these lower candles here. It does look bullish, though. I must admit, it does look bullish with the higher lows and everything. I mean, it's pretty nice. Even going back to here, I think. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. It's actually perfect. It's literally right at an area that you'd expect to bounce. So that kind of conflicts with my idea of the 1 hour going lower, in all honesty. But we'll see. We'll see. If you start doing things differently here, if we're kind of consolidating like this over the next day or so, like down here, maybe we do go a little bit lower than that, find support at the 40, then we're finding support at these areas here where we found support before, and then still running back up to the overbought zone, seeing some dramatic price increases. That'd be my expectation. Daily time frame here, looking at you, come on now. Consolidating in this very nice horizontal pattern, if not a diamond pattern. It could be a diamond. It really could be a diamond, but it's very volatile here and then not as volatile over here, which you want to see that volatility kind of persist throughout the whole pattern, but it's okay. I feel like every diamond pattern is just so unique, man. They're very ugly patterns, and with that you don't get. It's hard to identify them sometimes because they can be so interesting. I'll just leave it at that. They can vary a lot. Low to highs. Golden ratio 382 area. Yeah, I'm convinced we're going to be moving up higher. When we move up higher, we probably don't stop at the 786, 886. I mean, maybe we do for like a second, but compared to this, no, we're not really going to stop there at all. It'll be like something like this or even less time that we stop here, if at all. We're probably just going to rip right on through to new all-time highs. I expect this next move to be faster than anybody's expecting, right? I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, we're at 2,500. Maybe we can talk about 2,900, the highs here. Maybe we could talk about 3,000 or 3,500. I doubt anybody's talking about 4,000 or higher, at least in the short term. I would not be surprised in the least if Ethereum was above $4,000 by the end of July. That's my expectation. If not there, at least around there. And then making its way to $7,800 or higher by the end of August. Late August, mid-August, somewhere in that time frame. That's my expectation. We really could be at new all-time highs by the end of this month, though, you guys. Things are definitely kicking up and getting exciting here. And we're very mature in this consolidation pattern right now. I think we're ready to go up higher. The weekly RSI is in a downtrend, but this is a very bullish downtrend, my friends. Lower low, lower high, right? That's not bullish. What's bullish is you rejected here, you rejected here. Now on this trend line, what are you doing? You're not really rejecting. You're kind of, I mean, yeah, you went down, but you're dancing. You see how it's a little bit different? It's like the behavior's different. I like to say different behavior begets different results. If the results the last two times are that we'd go down, this one suggests that we go up. When we get into the overbought zone, I mean, the last time we got overbought, we saw a fantastic move like this. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, a move, let's just say a move like that were to occur. Let's actually take the low, right? We'll put it at the low here. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant to do. Put it at the low here, relatively speaking. I mean, yeah, $4,000, right? Quick rip all the way up to $4,000 or more. And obviously, I think I wouldn't be surprised in the least if this move was faster, right? We did this. This took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if we did that same move in like 3 weeks or less time, right? From now. We'll see, though. Time will tell. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. We're already, look at, we're already moving faster, right? We've consolidated so much. Typically, whenever you consolidate, right, and you're doing this slow stuff, people think you're just going to move slowly up, right? That's what we did before, so we're going to compare it that way. But the thing is, you've got so much experience in this level. You've done all the price checks. You're good. People who've wanted to accumulate in this range, they've done it. So there's no supply left in this level, or at the very least, it's shriveling up. There's going to be less resistance coming your way as you move higher, amidst all the other bullish things that are going on in the crypto world. But that's all I got, my friends. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care, okay? Bye-bye.